Hey everyone, Laura Tempest Zakroff here, and I just want to talk about online workshops real quick. There's been a bunch of different questions, so I figured I would just touch base with all of that, and if you have any other questions about that, you can leave them on the comment section of the video. So right now I am teaching primarily on Thursday evenings and Saturday afternoons, and that is Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, Saturday is 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm also doing weekly with my Patreon supporters on Wednesday nights from 7 to 8. We have rotating topics and lectures and discussions. So if you're on any level of my Patreon, you can join in, and I always send the information a little in advance, as well as a reminder usually the day of, because what is time right now, right? What day of the week is it? Who knows? So I know that's been really kind of difficult for folks. So, trying to figure out the time of the day and all of that. So I just want to give you a little heads up. So there's still room in this week's workshop. And Thursday is the Witches Art and Craft of Ritual, which is a fairly new workshop. It's been a topic I've been wanting to really dive into for years now, because it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. And it's about really what is ritual? How do you create effective and profound ritual? Because a lot of people have ideas about ritual, but I'm sure you've all been to rituals where you've been like, oh, well, that was a thing. And I'd like to see less of that in the world and more personal as well as public group rituals that are amazing experiences. So we dive into that, and so that's this Thursday, and it's about halfway sold out, so there's still some room right now. And then on Saturday, I'm doing Stirring the Cauldrons, which dives into the cauldrons of Posey, this concept of these three cauldrons that are situated within the body. It also deals with ritual movement, and this is low impact movement that anybody can do. It's very accessible. You can do it sitting, you can do it laying down for some of these things. You can also do it standing. So it's a lot of fun. And the first time we did it digitally, I guess, yes, it would be digitally, virtually, in the online format, it worked really well. So surprising, since I'm used to have been teaching this for years in physical space. So we talk about those concepts, and you can use them for healing and addressing a whole bunch of different issues, and then making other types of ritual out of them, as well as using those movements for so many different things. So for all of you that asked for a movement workshop, this is the one, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be offering it again. So this Saturday, still room, sign up. And then I just released for the following week, Sigil Witchery and Weave the Liminal keep selling out. So Thursday, the 23rd, will be Sigil Witchery, and then on Saturday, that will be Weave the Liminal. And Sigil Witchery, if you don't know, it's based off my best-selling book. Actually, the workshop inspired the book. And so we go through all of that. We create a sigil together so people can have that hands-on experience. So a lot of the sigils that you've been seeing over the last several weeks, such as the Needs Met, a sigil for managing panic, the sigil for protection of the vulnerable. Those are just some of the ones that were created in those workshops. So those were a collective experience. And Weave the Liminal is about authenticity in witchcraft and crafting an effective path and practice for yourself. Based on, it's when you relate it to the book, but we really dive deep into how do you set up a structure for yourself. So, and also lots of question and answer time for all of these workshops. I set aside about 90 minutes for the instructional part, and then we have up to half an hour for questions, both, those two things coming together. So, and this week for Patreon, we'll be talking about Aradia. And doing a little bit of the We Aradia meditation and a few other things, and of course answering questions as well for that. So to sign up for workshops, you just need to go to my website, which is lauratempestzakroff.com, and you can go to the news section, you can go to the offering section, you can go to the scheduling section. It will get there. I'll also put a link in the notes for this video, so you can go there. Also put a link for the Patreon if you haven't subscribed yet and you'd like to join up in on that process, because not only do you get a weekly Zoom experience, but you also get to see art as it's being made, behind the scene things that no one else gets to see. So that's a bit about what's happening in online workshop world, and there might be other interesting opportunities coming up. I'm also considering, I like switching things out, so we will see what else will be added to the schedule because there are more workshops that I teach. But I'm always interested to hear what you would like to hear more from me about, because there are so many topics and areas besides like things that sometimes I just touch on just a little bit, and obviously for 6 minutes of witchcraft. So that's it. You can check those out. Check out the schedule on my website, and you can sign up there. Oh, and it is also a sliding scale. So you have 3 different ranges to pick from if you are kind of student or impacted by what's going on with the coronavirus. There's regular registration, and then if you also want to help other people be able to attend the class as well, you can do a little a benefactor one. And so that also means that there are scholarship spots in every class as well. So all the information on how to sign up for that is on the website. So that's it. Again, if you have any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, see you online another time, and there'll be another 6 minutes of witchcraft coming up soon. Bye.